also, not joking, but policymakers would get ideas. Now, these are the ideas which get upscaled sometimes. All of them would, but one or mine, or there may be a combination of this and that which gets upscaled. So the ideas would be available in the field of policymaking. Well, with those remarks, I want to thank Banyan, thank Vam, Academy, thank Lakshmi, Vaishnavi, thank you.
Insightful thoughts and questions. We end today's day and we come back at 9:30 tomorrow morning.
Wait, I'll take it and put it here. That computer.
Secretary.
The signature, right?
You is still alive.
You can just leave it down.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but taking them all in will not work.
Are you seeing?
The number of people did it
Hi. Acha, we can settle all. Beautiful. Our money is there. Oh, have you met Sharmishta? Sharmishta is our. Good morning.
Good morning. Very hearty welcome to all of you for the second day, first session. We will begin this session. I'm very happy that even before asking our moderators to come and take their seat, we have Dr. Soumitra Bhattare, Dr. Akhilesh Sahai, and we start this session. I hope you don't mind me being a bit school teacherish. We have about 8 presentations, and I would like us to keep the timeline of the presentation not exceeding 10 minutes, because then we will also give avenue for people to ask questions, share their thoughts to that, at least to that 10 to 12 minutes if you can, and then give margin. The moderators will decide whether they want to take questions soon after every presentation or at the end of it all. But we would like to keep to a bit of a timeline. Also because we have the next session which is rather critical, and that's where we are hoping to glean most of your experiences, expertise on very, very solid policy framework and recommendations. So we would like that session to be not to get crunched because we are dealing with this session. So I do hope I'm I'm not starting with a barrier, so to say, to some of your presentations, but I'd like it to be a bit contained in terms of the time. We will begin our first presentation coming from Mr. Amrit Bakshi, SAR. I'm sure if you've heard of SAR. And also, sir, are you the president now? Did Vandana make you the president finally? Gave it away to you. All India. No, that is not all. Still in dispute, okay. So we are still, okay, so but very, very active member of the All India Federation for Persons with Mental Illness, AIFMI. We're not talking positions here, but we're talking about the presence. So, Mr. Amrit Bakshi, may I have you please present? I think you have a slide presentation. Yeah, that's right.
I'll try to stick to the time and run through it fast. This is the name of our association, Schizophrenia Awareness Station. We are located in Pune. Yeah, and this presentation is on employment-oriented program. Now our focus is on spreading awareness, which is very, very important because we believe if awareness is created, stigma will come down and aggravation of illness will not take place because aggravation takes place because treatment starts late because people are not aware of the symptoms of the illness and there is stigma attached to it. Then other focus is on promoting self-help support groups because there is a dearth of mental health professionals. Many people do not have access to them, and only 10% of patients are able to get this help. So they have to help each other and they have to help themselves. So for that we have self-help support groups, and we are using some recovery tools of Dr. Pradeep Loh. So that is what we are also promoting. And third is rehabilitation through relearning law skills and vocational training. We have a rehabilitation center. Now the symptoms need to be explained. Those who have mental illness, we call them Shubhartis. Their caregivers we are calling Shubhankars, and a volunteer is called Sadhu. Next. This is our rehabilitation center. Very quiet, calm place. People feel very happy when they come to our center. They think that it will be something like halfway home or some hospital environment, but it's totally different and very conducive for rehabilitation. These are our Shubhartis with their volunteers. Now we teach them computers. Computer learning is very, very important. Everyone must know computer if they have to have any kind of rehabilitation or employment. Embroidery is taught to them. Tailoring classes are there. Cooking activities there. Boys take a lot of interest in cooking, tailoring. They fully participate. They look forward to this activity. Next. Music classes are there. Music is used as a therapy. Group singing is there. Instrument learning is there. Next. Then drawing and painting, and most of them are very good in drawing and painting. Somehow this illness and this kind of talent for creativity, they are linked. So they do very good painting, they do very good embroidery. Next. Then reading sessions we have for them in the morning. All of them sit and read. Next. Then we encourage them in public speaking also because there will be occasions when they will have to make presentations. So everybody is given a chance to stand up and speak. Then photography is taught. These two photographs on the right side side is taken by them, left side lesson is being given to them. Next. Yoga is very important as a part of their treatment. So every day, 1 hour, we have yoga and pranayama classes. Next. Outdoor games are there. That outdoor activity is an integral part of their rehabilitation program. Next. We take them out for picnics every 5th Saturday, which is once in 3 months. They are taken out for picnics. Everybody looks forward to it and they enjoy outside Pune. We take them, see resorts and all. Next. Now, you see, for their when they reach a certain stage and they can be offered or they can be helped in taking some jobs. For that, what we have done is we have tried to approach some caregivers because we think that the caregivers will be more sympathetic and their requirements will not be as that of other employers. So these are the 2 caregivers. One has a company called Spinnery Soft, and he has engaged 2 of our Bhartis, and they are doing fairly well. One we will talk about them later, and the other is Abhinav Enterprises. He has kept 5 of them. He provides them meals, he gives them some pocket money. Now they are not functional, they are not able to perform much work as such, but it is a change for them. They have some satisfaction of coming out of their homes and sitting in a work environment. And 2 of them are not having homes in Pune, so he has arranged for their stay also. Next. This is one Subharti who was with us for many years. Slowly he recovered. Now he is working as a receptionist in one of the dispensaries. He earns money, he has savings also. In this picture, he is giving a fixed deposit to his parents. Next. Here is another Prasanna. He is, of course, mood disorders he has, still he has, and he cannot, he works with a company, and he is a receptionist there, but he cannot be at one place for too long, so they send him out also on errands, but they have kept him employed. Next. Now, this is Altaf. He was a student of architecture. He could not complete that, but he is very good in model making. He has recovered, but he gets his hallucinations, but he manages his hallucinations. He got remarried also. He has now got a job with a builder. Here in the picture that Gayatri Ramprasad, she had come to SA from USA, and he made this home for her, and he is presenting it to her. Next, please. Another one was a very bad case when he came to us. He had some little retardation also, and of course mental illness he had. He has substantially recovered, and his parents have opened this shop for him, Gandhar Snack Center and General Store, which he is running with their help. Next. Now, Pushkar is another one. He was in a very bad shape. He had continuous tremors. He was not able to hold a cup of tea also in his hand, and his speech was also slurred. Now there is a lot of improvement in his speech. Still his hands have tremors, but much less. And he managed to do a diploma in journalism. He is working for a newspaper, Marathi newspaper, and he has done a feature on SA also. His first wife had divorced him, but he has married again now. Vishal is another Subharti who has substantially recovered. We send him for odd jobs whenever there are leave vacancies here and there. We are still looking for a steady job for him. Meanwhile, he is attending some accountancy classes also. Now, these are some names which have been changed because the parents didn't want the names to be mentioned or photographs to be given. The stigma is still very much there. This Pratap has studied computer engineering. He was with us for 4 years. Now he is teaching mathematics in some coaching classes. He is also very good in is art and drawing. Sandeep he was in Calcutta, he came to Pune. Somehow the belief is, I also believe in that Pune has a better environment for such patients. So he has fairly recovered, he has done his engineering degree also, and he is now working in a college in Pune. Next. Purnima is another girl. She was very lonely, isolated. She was not mixing, lethargic, not doing any work at home. Gradually she has improved. She participates in all our activities. She comes to our rehabilitation center, does a lot of embroidery and painting work. She takes the work home also, and she is earning a reasonable amount. I mean, whatever work they do, we pay them, labor charges are paid to them, and when we sell them, that after adjusting the cost of the material, we distribute all the profit also amongst them. Then this last Reshma, all of you know Reshma, she spent first few years after her symptoms were found, her parents brought to us, and her first part of the recovery was with us in South. Chiranjeev is an IT graduate, but having a very severe symptoms. So this Prashant of Quinary Soft, who is a caregiver himself, we sent Chiranjeev to him, and he has talked to him and tried to understand his skills and his potential, and he involved him in various projects. He has talked to his parents also, and he keeps him engaged in some various projects and productive work, which gives him some money and joy of contributing. Now, what are the problems that we are facing? Now, this is very true that persons with mental disabilities are least preferred compared to physical disabilities. I mean, people would not mind engaging somebody with one limb or one eye or no side, but when you tell them about mental illness, then that is no. So, and disability normally is taken as physical disability. Mental illness is not considered a disability, and people have a belief that they will not be able to do any work. So that is a very, very major problem, convincing employers. And absenteeism is of course very much there. So that also employers find it difficult to employ them because of frequent absenteeism. Then lack of concentration is there. They are not able to sit and work for long durations. In our rehabilitation center also, for each 4 or 5 Bhartis, we have one volunteer with them, persuading them to work, trying to keep them engaged. So behavioral issues are also there. They are moody, they don't answer the questions, they may not cooperate. Then some of them are aggressive also, which is not accepted by the employer. So these are the typical problems of persons with mental illness in their rehabilitation. Next, please. So what strategies we are adopting? Of course, we try to teach them various skills which they have lost. Then counseling is done, motivation talks are arranged for them. Then, as I mentioned, we approach Shubhankar employers. I mean, we have Ratna's model, and every time we have discussions, we invariably talk of Asha and Chromatics. It comes into our discussions, and taking cue from them, we try to find out such caregivers who have their own business or trade, and we try to send them there because they have more understanding. We have also talked to CSR Pune. There are a lot of IT companies. They have promised that they will help us and that they will try to employ persons with mental disability. Then self-employment is very important because we know that getting them employed is very, very difficult. So if they learn some skills and they start their own clubhouse model of psychosocial rehabilitation. Many of you might have heard about it. It has, I think, nearly 400 such clubhouses all over the world, out of which I think 250 or so are in USA, and Europe, and I think Pakistan also has. And in this model, for those who have not heard about it, this is started by Shubhartis themselves, and it's a partnership between Shubhartis and the staff. So whatever work they do in clubhouse, they are not paid for that. But then there is a first stage is transitional employment, and they the such clubhouse they have arrangement with some of the employers, and